See? No, no. You have to sell. You have to sell. I am. Okay, we'll try this again one more time, alright? Here we go. No, 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 no. You're cute. I'm touching your nose. You're just going to sit on the table, aren't you? You're not even sitting, you're standing on the table. You're not going to get off this table, are you? Hey. Seriously. You gotta do something entertaining for these people. It's first proper live streaming thing that we've done in a while, even though this is a pre-tape and okay, you're going to get off the table. Okay, is there anything interesting? Okay, we're getting off the thing, okay. Okay, so now that I got the table free, folks, some idea of what we're going to do today. I have no clue what we're doing today. What are we doing today? You know? We're actually doing it. Okay, so the idea, I don't know if this is actually going to come to fruition, but there we go. We're going to play some rock people. It's not exactly in a box as advertised on the tin, but whatever. She's excited, clearly. She really doesn't care. Yeah, so the idea is to actually... Oh, now you care. See, now we're getting some action here. You put a bunch of colorful family carts on there. Hopefully she doesn't poop on any of them. That might affect the the age limit. Now what? No chewing, by the way. I need these things to actually work. And she doesn't care. Okay, anyways. So this is the plan. Whether it actually comes to fruition, it'll be another story. Depends on whether... it's one of the two things could happen. Either we get through all 6 games, or we don't, because of I get bored or sick or whatever the case may be. I don't know. Christmas dinner left me a little comme ci comme ça. So it might be a bowel movement or two. There's a sales pitch if there ever was one. I'm trying to kill time so that I get ready for this whole thing. So I have something to show you folks before, so you're not looking at a blank screen or whatever. I mean, let's look at the cute dog again. Hey. Oh, no, now she... No, that's her thing. She wants to go for the fingers. I need the fingers. You can't have the fingers. And she's fucking off. Excellent. Okay, so at least that means we're not gonna be disturbed for the next... Actually, I'm filming this early in the day, obviously, because I ain't gonna do this beforehand because she'll be in bed by the time we're doing this. Hopefully, she'll stay in bed and not wake up in the middle of the night barking at some background noise like she's doing now. Yeah. So I was hoping to extend this to 15 minutes, but that ain't happening. She clearly wants to get out of here. Probably take a piss, so I'll do that. And if I'm not ready to go, I guess I can put this on repeat and you can just watch it again.
Okay. I want to say we're good to go, but I got a dog on my lap. He's on my lap for the time being, and hopefully he's calm. That I need to pause this thing for whatever reason. Apologize in advance. So first proper stream we're gonna do in a while, and dog won't fall asleep. Supposed to fall asleep. Okay. Working. Guess it's kind of working. Okay. Anywho. Yeah. So, it's okay. After a dog that doesn't want to sit still. Okay, so the general idea is playing through these Famicom Rockmen. If we could get through all of them on one stream, great. If not, we'll save the rest for another time. But, well, I don't have any headsets on, so I don't know how well the background levels seem to be fine, I guess. I'm not doing fine. We're already off to a fantastic start. Blue's taking the bullets. Anyways. Take the bullets. There you go. Try to dodge anything. Stay put. Come on. Do it. Yeah, so it's not going to be very exciting. I think it's better than the 2013 PSP era video. Well, I wouldn't go. Yeah, I haven't touched one of those in a while, so I think we could outdo those. That's a pretty safe bet. Oh, we dodged that. Ooh, dodged that. Go. We might actually have a chance here. Taking a lot of needless hits, though. Somehow I dodged that. I want to go for the extra life. Yeah. Come on. One day, Joe has to jump. And the Joe will jump. The life. One thing I don't like about these easiest way to tell if somebody's using a Game Genie on these things is the sound was like all kinds of messed up. We're not gonna have that problem here. Of course you're not gonna jump. Okie dokie. So, we got through. Dog is nice and comfortable on my lap. Amazingly enough. Apparently there are no dropped frames. Excellent. For the guts, man. Dana. We need a Gutsman ass thing. Probably later. I don't know. Yeah, I'm barely hearing this headphone, which is on a separate table. But again, I got a dog on my lap. Made through that. Platforming on that is usually a bit finicky, so I always get nervous. And it's the only bit of platforming in that whole. No. Good. The only bit of platforming on that whole thing. Didn't that Andude come up with that? Not that power guy, man. I don't recall, to be honest with you. Like I'm not up to date. I'm not up to date with my meme history. That's a little out of my thing there. Big guys sometimes will jump and let you pass, other times they won't. Just like Joes have no real pattern behind them. Okay, wait for it. It's Guts, man. Dunna. Which I hate. Like that. Of course he's gonna come this way. Of course. Wonderful. Fuck it, I'll just kill him with pellets then. Be done with it. Now, if I had started with Fireman, and you could the Picket Men, you could just one hit them with the Firestorm. Well, because I don't like the hyper bombs in this thing because of the delay. Nice delay. There's no warning as to when they get blow up. Usually a bomb blows up, is about to blow up. They usually flash, or they just blow up. Yeah, just like it's like fiddling around with it the other day. Just like if you have Firestorm, you could it'll take down Picket Men with one shot. So that's always you'll learn something new every day with these things when you just like fiddle around with stuff. Anyway, we get the cut, man. Pretty much the most basic level. Not much to it. Stairs. Whereas had I started with Fireman, I'd actually have a master weapon that I could actually use, and not the bomb with a 5-year delay or something that's like situational. Hard driving another try. Yeah. Just walk by them. They're easy to ignore. The cutter things. Got Uzis, which turbo fire. They take more hits than necessary. Oh, wait, hold on, let's use the bomb here. There we go. The one time the bomb's actually useful, that one segment. Oh yeah, happy Boxing Day, everybody. Hope the Christmas went well for those who are celebrating it. Mine was okay. Christmas dinner with the family, had a bit of a tummy ache, and then the dog decided she'd rather be a pain in the ass late at night than actually fall asleep when she's supposed to. So, so far so good, I guess. Okay, we actually killed a big eye. Excellent. Okay. So there. So again, do I really want to switch to the super arms? No, I don't. That wasn't so bad. I'm going to say this right off the bat. I think Mega Man Maker may have messed me up a bit. Because you play that, and they, for those who don't know, Mega Man Maker's a fan game where you make your own Mega Man levels. And they use a lot of the assets from the NES games. And actually, what they did was they took some of the assets, they actually fixed some of the stuff up. So hyper bomb, you toss a hyper bomb and it explodes on impact. It actually has a nice little blast radius. And some of the robot fights are a little more Genesis version made bosses. I think Cutman took more hits than usual to kill. I think in that one. Like some of the timing was off. But there's also another aspect that especially with the first game that we'll get to. Street Fighter Cross Mega Man's the one you're thinking of. Officially endorsed, I believe the term was. Yeah, that was a fun one. I played that a few years back. Finally got it to work on a proper computer that actually runs it properly instead of what I had before. Pretty fun game, that. So far, so good, actually. The dog's being a little jittery at times, but she's relatively calm for once. Amazingly, I dodged that beam just in time. Yeah. Apparently, the one on the re-releases, they fixed the re-releases. I haven't spent that much time on it, but apparently the re-releases were nice and fixed up. So it doesn't have as much slowdown. I'd have to go back and check on those one of these days. I always meant to do that, but never had the time. But yeah, there were a lot of bits about the Wily Wars I didn't really care for. We get to that point, I'll show you one other thing that they changed for this game especially that kind of works the balance a bit. But if you're already familiar with, you probably know what I'm talking about. But we'll get to that point eventually. Retro bit. Yeah, I haven't tried that one. Yeah, but apparently they had like a fixed version or something. I think it also applies on the on the Mini and also the version on the Switch Online. Apparently that was fixed up too. Anyways. Very, very careful. Okay. Now we're gonna go with a Rockmen. He can kill you in 3 hits, but my cutter can kill him in 3 hits. So it's really just a matter of... Rockman's the only boss I don't dare to try to kill with the Buster, because... improvement hacks and make the shooting speed faster and slower. Yeah. A lot of stuff that's slower than Genesis. Which is why I don't play the Genesis version all that long. Probably should. We should one of these days. I figured why not. Like if that's like if it is like the improved fixed version that they got on the thing there. Make them the best game. It's a start. This game is pretty... well, you know, I'm not really paying attention, so... hard to pay attention when you have a... you're trying to keep the dog nice and... what's the word I'm looking for? Nice and still. Huh? Okay, do I try to do this the right way, or... Hey, look at that! Exciting. This is where the dog fights. Okay, do I cheese this or do I go, no, fuck it. Now we get to see Rockman drop like a rock. Great distance. Of course, the pengs decide to show up. Made it into a little tunnel, which doesn't always happen. Pellets. This. Switch to the thunder beam, because... Is it not complete mega? No. Guano is only for bats and rodents and stuff like that. I don't know where that was a gag. That was a gag from someplace. I don't remember. Somebody told me there was. There you go, Iceman. So far, so good. I think the dog's comfortable on my lap. That's what she wanted the whole time, was just to be on my lap. And hey, you know what? 30 minutes in, and no dropped frames, so I'm happy. Batarang, yeah. That'd be pretty nice. Any Batarang would be nice, actually. NES Batarang wouldn't be too bad either. Nice and quick. Can I nail this? No reason to get those capsules, but no reason to take that extra step. Just gonna... Sometimes you don't need to try. Just... yeah, freeze that. May as well, right? Dog's licking the side of the desk. Always some stuff that she played on there or something. Thank you. So we got the Firestorm thing, which that's it. I mean, it'd be entertaining failures. Trying to take all those, trying to go through it and failing miserably, but no. Old. Need to make family games like that rather than NES. Someone keeps bugging me about buying that Sequel Wars thing. That yeah, I'm not saying it's impossible. I'm just saying that, like, I've done it like once or twice, but most of the time, I'm just like, what are you doing? Ooh. Sorry about this pause. I've decided that rather click the table, grab whatever Nick there, all the while sitting in an awkward position that's crushing my right nut, so absolutely fun. Anyways, we're gonna do this properly now. Try this again once more with feeling. We got a bunch of lives, so I think we're okay. Fireman's favorite. Yeah. I don't doubt it. Oh, look at that. I made it through Robot Masters with a dog in my lap. Who's back to being docile. That's the word I was looking for. Subdued. And very much bored, which is fine by me. But that means she's not going to be a pain. Honestly, not being particularly smart about this. There we go. Yeah, it's a short game, for the most part. It's like it's... Come on. That. So, anywho. Please decide they're gonna fall on top of me. that was a so convenient to split at least. It's not a very big game. I didn't say it would be easier. I just said it's not that long of a game. Like it's compared to the rest of the games. It's like only 10 levels, and the levels themselves, like especially the Wily levels, aren't really all that long. Just they just pack a lot of crap for you to get over, and you know. So now we got the midpoint. That's fine enough. We've got this, where you're going to take a hit. I'm gonna like it because fuck me. To circumvent all this because don't care. And this is where the Wily Wars will screw you over, because Mega Man 1 regenerates power-ups, so you can grind for so if you're in need of weapon energy, you could just sort of climb up, climb down, and just the capsules will just respawn. Wily Wars doesn't do that. Wily Wars gets rid of that, so it operates like the other games, but it sort of works the balance a bit, because if you run out of magnet beam, you're screwed, because you have no other way of getting it. So you need magnet beam to do this, like so, which yeah, that looks easy, but it's really the first couple of times you try it, it's especially that tight little area there. If you don't get the timing in right, and Wily Wars especially, some of the collision there is also kind of spotty. This isn't so bad, but yeah, there was a lot of things in that version that I didn't like. It's some stuff I liked, but for the most part, it just didn't feel right. Okay. Where's she going? Can't just stay down and wait for like just go over your head. No. Huh? Okay. This is the boss where everybody just uses the pause trick. For those who don't know, it's a trick where you shoot a beam at the eye and then you pause it at the right time and you just do blah 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 blah. You can fix the constant slowdown on emulators. Well, that's if you're playing on emulators. You're playing on emulators, you could do anything on that. But if you're not playing on emulators, that's not always the case. Anyways, I try not to. Unless it's like the emulator that I usually use, which by the way, I'm not emulating this. By the way, I got an ABS, whatever it's called. There's a proper name for it that's escaping me because I got a dog in my lap. I can't think about that. But, that's okay. I probably should have. Of course. Why? It's the controls. They were No. I swear to God, I'm not doing this on purpose. It's... Well, I got the actual parts. Might as well play them. Like, I've done the emulator thing. I'm not gonna say it's like, emulators are blah, 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 blah. I usually play the gag of the evil art of emulation, that sort of thing, but come on. I think that's mostly a gag, anything. I've dabbled in that before. I've had emulators where I could just speed everything up and or slow everything down. When you're flittling around with that a Castlevania ROM hack that's going to take 5 years to see the light of day. I'm actually using that, what was it, the Origin 8, the wireless controller. It's actually not that bad, all things considered. Like, I figured there was going to be a bit of a lag, but no, it's actually actually works pretty nicely. I think it was like the other day I was doing the test stream with Tetris, and that's what I was playing with. That's okay if you want to. Dude, I don't care. Why did I do that? You see, this is where I'm not really thinking, because I'm thinking I should have switched to like a magnet beam or super arm, because now I gotta jump. Oh, I actually dodged it. Look at that. Look at the skills. Not getting a shot in, are you? Yeah. Yeah, look at that. Got couple of shots through, never touched me. Look at that. Skills. Dog doesn't care. Yeah. That turned out better. I use Firestorm for everything else. I figured. Let's see. Not that it's gonna matter, because I could just... Well, when you say that as I run into a bullet. Thanks a lot, I know who to blame now. Okay, here's everybody's favorite part where you run really fast and hit the pangs. And they switch up the pangs with the used to be able to do okay. Used to be able to glitch the game somewhat so that both the bullet things and the penguin things would spawn at the same time, so it'd be like a glitched little enemy thing. I haven't done that in years. I wonder if it's possible to do that. Anyways, got the bubble thing. Do it with pellets. Got 4 guts robot. You got the 4 gut stones to kill it with one shot. We'll get need to do that. Yeah. Right into it. Can you? See now. Ah. Fail. That's okay. All things considered, I think doing better than I thought it would be doing, actually. I'm not gonna lie. Now, the real, come on. Yeah, I know what you meant. I think that's how that's usually an accident that happens. That's why they call it a glitch. Anyways, one more level to go. And, more, boss rushing to do. Anyways, no fire beams. Fuck it. Anyway. So. Capsule, which just stays up there. Floats in the air. And you don't even have to worry about the blocks because they never regenerate. Now, of course, you got the Yashishi, what for the thing? Not just the E-tanks. Like controls aren't quite perfected, because you usually it's either you want to take like baby steps. It doesn't always. The controls tend to be either stuck or you usually take an extra step. You know, at times. Like they started to fix, like it started to feel a little more polished with number 2. Why don't you imagine trying to get that extra life and just dying? So yeah, it just regenerates. By myself. That's where the lack of polish comes. Like you wouldn't be stuck seeing the boss blow up. Gutsman's even gonna be even more of a pain in the ass. Because up in this pressing the start button. And And the bomb just stays there. The thing with the Genesis version is it's like control's consistent. More consistent with the quality of 3 or whatever. Pretty bad. You can't bring up the weapon menu until the little balls go away. No. And I hate. Portion this way. Not gonna go. Make up your mind. Okay, better die. I'll take that. I will take death. Okie dokie. Nice. Cool. I haven't tried that actually. Okay, no. Okay. I wouldn't say the best. It was just the newest game, I guess. Anyways, pulling cutter. Go underneath. Shoot the cutter and you go underneath. Projectiles will usually go over your head. And, see? Yeah, well, Mega Man 9 was made in like 2008. So of course it's gonna have the best controls. If you're making an NES style throwback in 2008 and your controls are not as bad as a game that was made like 20, 30 or 10, 15, 20 years ago, I don't know what to tell you. Anyways, that was Rockman, who has ended the evil domination of Dr. Wily and restored the world to peace. All of this is written in English, even though we're playing on a Japanese card. Never-ending battle continues until all destructive forces are defeated. Fight Rockman for everlasting peace. And the story continues. Yeah, fail. How do you not have a final all-clear jingle? I'm not sure. Okay, I'm back. Dog was spooked by something. Or he was she being spooked and there was nothing there. Also, probably gonna have another outpost like that. Anyways, that didn't take long. There you go, Rockmen 2. That's where they found a theme for this guy. Yeah, it could be. Yeah, a lot of those early carts didn't have a lot of space. So, you gotta make do with what you had. I just found it funny. Anywho. Just press start. There's no normal or hard or anything like that. Start. Anyways. 8 Robot Masters. All of them have lovely mugshots. We start with Airman, because I can defeat Airman. I don't know why people have a problem defeating Airman. All he does is shoot a bunch of... just blows a bunch of air. Not that hard. Like it's electricity or ice spikes thrown up your ass. Just little tornadoes. These things are a bit of a pain in the ass. The level has a better chance of killing you than Airman does. Even if he does spam the screen with tornadoes. This isn't so bad. Well, people prefer to go with Metal Man, but I go with Airman because the air shoot is a little more useful to me. Anyhow, pretty straightforward level. You got the giant flying fortresses that appear out of nowhere. The only tricky parts, that's the main gimmick. Yeah. Oh, let's take a hit. Up. He's cautious about these blue guys with the way back. Less cautious about. Actually, that's actually a little better than I thought it was going to be. Yeah. Yeah. So we got a full bar of health, so we can afford to take a few hits. See, that wasn't so hard. I could defeat Airman just fine. That fellow that did that song, I don't know what his problem was, but what's the expression people like to use? Geek good? I'm assuming he's telling you that something is ready. You're getting equipped with something. Maybe. I don't know. I think I could beat Airman on there too. Now you stick Airman in a dock robot. Mega Man 3. That might be another story. Right, these little boys away. Amazingly, did not take a hit there. That's Anyways. So, boom. That wasn't so bad. That localization is fun. Crash, clash. Use Clash in the back of the box. Back of the Mega Man 2 box. But I think they had some actual screenshots of the actual game, so more people knew what they were actually playing. Which is more than what you could say for the first Mega Man. Where people only talk about the bad front of the cover, but they don't talk about the bad back of the cover, where they only show you a screenshot of the stage select and not much else about the actual game. It's like the equivalent of a cinematic trailer, where they just show you a cutscene, but they don't show you any actual gameplay. That's, yeah, it's Crash Man here, Clash Man there, because, you know, the L and R's, they usually flip that around because of, I guess, pronunciation, something to that extent. That's a 50-50 proposition that sometimes I get hit with that. Dog doesn't care, by the way. Keep climbing. See. So, generally, if in case anybody misses the idea, the PP birds will spawn from whatever direction you're facing. So, if you're facing right, they'll spawn in from the right side. If you're facing left, they'll spawn in from the left. So that's why I try to check my orientation whenever I climb the ladders, because Mega Man 2 and Mega Man 1 even, you climb the ladders, you switch directions. So if you're facing left and you're jumping on a ladder, you switch to the right. They dropped that with Mega Man 3, which is probably for the... Always screwed me over countless times. And to avoid the squishy things. So bad. It's one of the nice things when you're dabbling with the ROM hacking stuff, and actually in this case it would be Mega Man Maker especially. You sort of figure these things out. Flashman, Crashman, whatever is weak to air shooter, but I don't know. I've taken I don't know, for some reason I just felt like pelting him with pellets. Lemons. Even though I should be doing this as quickly as possible, because the idea is to blow through, what, 6 games? I don't even know if we'll even get that far. But, yeah. That could have been better, but other than that, not so bad. Getting equipped with clash bombs. Yeah, like I could go either way. Flashman. The first time I played Mega Man 2, Flashman was the first stage that I ever played. First time I played Mega Man 2 way back when. And yeah, that was a fun time. It was fun. It's also the first time I figured out that normal mode might not be so normal. As for those who don't know, 2 had difficulty select. Rockman 2 doesn't have. Difficulty select was difficult, but normal wasn't normal. It was actually easy mode, where everything took less hits. So, pretty straightforward level if you're willing a few hits. Which I encourage everyone to do, because there's a power thing at the bottom. Anyways, pelt the Joe with like the Joes here are less dynamic because they have the walkers or the jumpers, whatever you want to call them. But I'd prefer that over the first game's Joes. Flash bomb. Flash ball. Ice blocks will screw bullets. All those bullets and you missed. Well, you're dead anyways. Oh, they are randomized. That's why I don't like them. It's the Joes in Mega Man 2 have a simple pattern. They stand still and then they shoot 3 bullets and that's it. Even the Joes in like the first, what was it? The first Dr. Wily's Revenge on the Game Boy. Those are a little more dynamic. Because especially when you got to the Wily stages, you got close to them, they started to jump away, which was actually made them a little tougher to deal with, but at the same time was still a little more manageable. But with the first game, it was like pelt them with bullets like for an hour, and it was like stand still. Anyways. Yeah. Dr. Wright, which I get for Mega Man 3 in the localization. Stop poking fun. Do I want the extra life now? Doesn't matter. Get more lives later. No problem with Joes. Joes are fine. I figured that was going to work. Fun fact, I never actually go that way. I usually just take the down road and I just take the hit. Okay, just stick with what you know. Just stick with what works. Nah, that's it. Do that. There we go. An extra life, get an E-tank, and this blacks out for no reason whatsoever. Or is it a bit of foreshadowing because the lights are going to go out in the next segment? Yankees. Killed them pretty easy. Nice effect though. You know, they show up on screen, they light up, and you kill them, they go down again. Kinda neat. Yeah, I almost screwed that up. Boom. You know, it's so bad. There was a time where I would just like tap and just go air shooter, time stopper on that stuff, but after a while, it takes a few times to get the timing down. But once you do, you know, the only time you really have to worry is if you're trying to get the power ups, like the 1-ups and stuff like that, which you never really have to. Anywho. The dog is starting to slip. Really, literally. Yeah. Just get a certain mindset. It's, not because I can't, I probably could, but at the same time, try to save time. Time stopper, time saver. That's all I'm gonna say. On Genesis. Terrible. I to be reminded. Ever. A lot of bosses on the Genesis that could stand to use some deprovement, or whatever the proper term is. Anyways, the risk you run when you convert it from one format to another, it doesn't always play the same, i.e. Super Mario All-Stars, where you play Super Mario Brothers on that thing and the physics aren't quite the same, but First course. Okie dokie, so that, not so bad. Oh, I took a hit. Great. Another hit. Excellent. Not do anything right. Seriously. Jump. Up. Up. I got no issues with All-Stars. All-Stars is fine. Like, honestly, especially when you get to, like, 2 and 3, you know, I find those play pretty much spot on for the most part, with some changes here and there that feel like a step up, and honestly, the Game Boy Advance versions are probably the ideal versions to play, pretty much. But that first game, though, just something about the way that felt, you know, in terms of the controls and the physics and all that, that felt a bit off to me. Didn't work the first time. Try again, I suppose. Amazed that I'm able to dodge those. That's usually a trouble spot for me. Do I want to get that E-Tank? Get that E-Tank? Should I get that E-Tank? No. Again, I'm just trying to save time here. Because, mini game. More. They just get longer from here. Yeah, version with Mario World, I think, was a pack-in. Well, it was kind of a pack-in. Like, I know a friend of mine got a Super Nintendo with Mario World and All-Stars, but it was 2 separate carts. And at some point, they did the version where they just combined the two. And I think I lucked out on that one day when I got out of the flea market. It's like a few years back, I actually lucked out on that. So I was happy to get that. But that's nice to have too. Not, you know, especially for the minor changes that they made with Mario World, where they actually gave Luigi a unique sprite and unique animations, which they didn't bring over to Mario Advance, the GBA version. So, yeah, this is where we start spamming Metal Blade, everybody. Everybody's favorite weapon. Why people like this game is because of fucking Metal Blade. Metal Blade, everybody. Who likes the Metal Blade? Cut through everything. Shoot in 8 directions. But I can't jump off the platform. Okay, I'll shut up now. Fuck me. God damn it. Yes. Do the intelligent thing and just... We have these things to use, why not use them? If you want a good test of controller's D-pad, you just use Metal Blade. For pretty much any game that has a attack that fires in 8 directions. And if you have trouble pressing up, if you have trouble shooting upwards, if you're always shooting at a diagonal, usually a sign that the D-pad is not quite up to... I'm not worried about running out because There's eventually going to be a toad thing that is going to spawn a bunch of little froggies that I can... Never mind. Pac-Man's a little busy trying to get strange little alien creatures out of their pods and telling them to eat so he can escape some alternate reality, or... Oh wait, that's Puck, isn't it? It's some other... that into a video game. Shadow Labyrinth? Hey, it's a new idea, I guess. You know, instead of making another Pac-Man maze game, just do a search action thing. Have the guy, have the Pac-Man be like a Venom type of thing. Sure, why not? Meanwhile, Mega Man gets like an 8-minute short with half the short being credits. Time saver. That's what I should be calling it. Time saver. I get the metal blade because that's, you gotta kill Bubble Man with the metal blade. I don't have to, but it just goes through it faster. There you go. I always laugh when someone complains about the weakness weapons making fights easier. Like, isn't that the point of using weakness weapons, to make the fights easier? I mean, sure, you don't want it to be too easy, but at the same time, it's like, anyways. They tried a Pac-Man game that had diagonal movement. Isn't that Pac-Man World? Wasn't that? Didn't they try that with Pac-Man World? I mean, that might be what you might be looking for. Anyways, got Heat Man stage. Everybody's favorite. Got things falling, things and spinning cans, stuff like that. I really picked that up. Amazingly, the dog has not a lick my lap. Hair rolled a couple times, but very, very docile. Amazingly. So, bear that in mind. I'm playing with a dog on my lap that could go crazy at any... a peep. Oh, you mean like a proper maze game? Yeah, that could work too. The blade. Amazingly, I did not fall in the hole. Flash bomb. Again, what's the point of having master weapons if you're not going to use them? Do that, but anyways, this is the part that everybody likes. This block puzzle thing that I tried once or twice. I gave up. Item 2, done. Whatever. My time. Of course you don't mind a dog. Of course you're not gonna mind a dog. The dog's not on your lap. What the f... Why did I do that? Alright. Jump over Joe. I jumped over Joe! Look at that! Mosquitoes are terrible. Any sort of flying insect is a pain or nuisance. Got Zippo Man over here. Yeah. Yeah, don't envy you with the mosquitoes. Those are not fun. Mosquito Man. Well, they made a Hornet Man. They're not... wouldn't put it past them. They made him Hornet Man. Oh. There's always hope. That's assuming they make another one. We got Woodman. Again, laugh when people talk about how much more ridiculous the robot monsters get as the sequels go on. Meanwhile, they're talking about the greatest game in the series, where you're fighting a tree stump. I'm just saying. You're fighting a fan, you're fighting a Zippo lighter, you're fighting a tree stump. The guy who shoots metal blades looks like a doctor. Like, so it's like, why isn't he Dr. Man or something like that? I mean, come on. Anyways. Yeah. So we get the hot dogs. I don't know, it looks like a cat. Looks like a nice slim kitty, but they call it a dog, so okay. Doesn't poop all over the place. That's something. Just keep rolling. Deal with these bat things that so popular they kept bringing them back for later games, even though things. EP things and okay. Trying to slip off the lap. Beep Man and Mega Man 10. You take a little step back, you actually will just hop over you. Again, messing with Mega Man Maker when or did that. On fire. People would just use Metal Blade, but use Atomic Fire because fire burns wood. Atomic fire is not something that I use often. You only use it to charge it twice, and then you only have like a bit of energy left. Well, Rooster's in a hurry. Rooster's got to go someplace. You're just in the way. Let the rooster live. There you go. Riley. Doesn't care. Care, everybody. The song that people like. Well, to be fair, it is a good song. That doesn't really matter. On the verge of getting off. He's done with this ride. I know I'm enough. Get the 2 capsules. Fills up item 3. Right in the bottom there. Buy them. Go by. They don't mean any harm. They're just minding their own business. Item 2 for some reason. All the times for you to start fidgeting around. This is when you start fidgeting. Gotta start hopping on the goddamn dragon. Okay. Not that it really matters. Lumpy Mega Man thing. Anyways. As soon as I'm at the goddamn fucking dragon. That's when she decides, I have enough of this guy's lap. I'm gonna go on the couch. Yeah, thanks. At least she's fucking calm now. They used a big cart. Well, it's item 1, so not a big deal. Jump over that. I could refill that whenever. After a while, you get to a point where you can space these out, you know, well enough that you only need like 2 or 3 of them. Yeah, that kind of, going. There you go. Second time around would turned out a little better. He's passed out. Oh, trust me, it's a lot of that boils down to luck. You know, there'd be times where you know, that dragon would be shooting like 24 fireballs in a row, and it'd be like, what the fuck, you know? Skill helps, but it's not a be-all end-all. It's sometimes a little luck goes a long way. Like case in point. So why not? You could only carry up to 4 anyway, so... Right. Anyhow, grab these things. Well, sometimes, most everything has a bit of chance to it. Might have the perfect plan. Might assume everything might work out the way it's supposed to, then all of a sudden things go south. Don't go according to plan. So right now, for example, I could use a rolling cutter. Rolling cutter with these guys, especially in the Wily's Revenge Game Boy, much better than a metal blade. Anywho, I'll keep going. It's always the tricky part for me. Okay. See what I mean? Two. Just barely made it. Those things can kill you in 4 hits, by the way, just by colliding with you. So, oh, just wait till you get to the turrets. That's a bullshit boss in my opinion. Whenever I come across the Mega Man's the perfect game, Mega Man 2 is like the perfect game ever because so and so. Well, for 3 I don't need. Number 2 I don't. Oh yeah, I need the Bubble Lud. Bubble Lud for the last boss. And yeah, okay, so go down. By the way, you lose at the boss. You start at the midway point. They don't start you before the boss like in the other games. Oh yeah, the big fish die when you hit it with a quick boomerang. Which I didn't discover until I was fiddling around with Mega Man Maker. So again, you learn something new every day. That for years. And usually that third segment, like third segment, you just land on the spikes because that's such a dick move. Just sort of do that, but that's where a little bit of luck comes in. The Guts Dozer. That's what I call the Guts Dozer, the Gutsman tank. I'm going to recycle Gutsman as much as possible. Maybe that's why whoever came up with the Gutsman's ass meme did what they did, because he doesn't have an ass here. Mostly a tank. Anyways, you pelt it with quick boomerangs, you avoid the Mets. Probably an underwhelming boss, actually, when you really think about it. Gutsman went from being this bulky robot master who shook the screen whenever he jumped to this tank that just shot pellets and mets out of its thing. Anyways, yeah. Apparently, from what I think it never meant to be that. I think the fish was supposed to be invulnerable to everything, but I guess that went through. It never would occur to me to use a quick to use a little boomerang thing that just like bounced off everything. Which is it's a nice. That's good to know. That's tank. That's not a meme though. Anyways. So, you shoot little boomerang things, it just bounces off the shell. You never considered that. You would never consider this to be the thing that kills a big fish, but there you go. So this is everybody's favorite part, the fake blocks. Use bubble. Like I'm a little spotty. ED tank, so I could just skip it. the only time I'm ever going to use the leaf shield in this segment. Because the thing with the leaf shield is you turn it on, but the minute you hold the direction on the D-pad, it just flies away. So it's one of those things where you just got to be stationary. Just cuts through everything. And you see that? It's like as soon as I move to the left, or it just shot away. I'm not a fan of the leaf shield in that regard. You know, it works, I guess. You press the B button and you just don't press anything else. So cuts through that. It's useful for that. Press left, it goes away. Dual shield, I think. Mega Man 9 is that. Where you have the shield, and probably, I think it was the dual, yeah, it was the dual shield, I think it was called, the Dual Man shield for Mega Man 9, probably the best shield in the 8-bit run. Because it deflects everything, and it only shoots when you press the fire button. So that this is where I'm going to start burning tanks, by the way. Yeah, I've seen it. I haven't played it. Is that a... Anyway. Now we get to the fun stuff. Now we get to... You thought that other boss was a pain in the ass. Did not use the right... Slow down, everybody. Like slow down? This is the boss for you. Slow down and quicker. Of course. Delay. This is the problem with this boss. I only got like one shot. The way this boss works, those who don't get the hint, I'm amazed I actually went through the platform. I figured it would have flipped out. Yeah, so if you don't have enough crash bombs, clash bombs, whatever you want to call it, and you lose... Actually, wait, no, let me scratch that. If you don't have a full bar of crash bombs, you're going to lose. Because you need a full bar of crash bombs to beat this thing. And if you mess up, you're not going to have enough to kill all the turrets, and... I hate that's stupid. That is... Anyways. Oh, it's a PC game. You know, I would have been more impressed that, like, I've seen it, though. I've seen it. I haven't played it, but I have seen it. So, might want to give that a shot one of these days. Especially if you start at the midway point and you have to go through that, all the thing with the platforms again. Not fun. The Bowman. That's today. No, we got Airman. Okay. Oh. And there goes any use for leaf shield. Oh, there's Woodman. There's the tree bark. So we're gonna keep metal blades because I don't mind the boss run, like, especially the way this is laid out. I think it gets worse with the later games once they start adding all of the superfluous stuff, like the warning and the entrances take like 5 years. That's where it starts to get a little bit annoying. But this is like. Well, Woodman is fine. Woodman, that's a little tougher because it's a giant tree bark and tree barks are heavy and hits hard. Am I doing again? All right. I don't get the pellet. Oh, fine, whatever. Metal Man. Next. Anything else I could kill with a bow? I was gonna kill Crashman with it. Better shoot it. So, you hit him with its own weapons, he just blocks them. Fine by me. That's on Saturn, though. We should port one of these days. That I might have to emulate, though. Decent emulator, that is. Good luck. Got Bubble Man. Boom. Doctor. Fire. Try to dodge projectile things. And just pelt them with metal blades, everybody's favorite weapon. does shit damage, but hey, you don't have to leave the ground. I think crash bombs is what's supposed to hurt it, but whatever. Anyways, last stage. Big surprise. One more stage after this. The one with no music. Lots of acid drops. And we're almost running 2 hours and no dropped frames according to the OBS thing. So that's... yeah, ain't too bad. Too bad. I haven't had a chance to check the stream quality. How's that holding up? Anyways, this is another stage that pure brilliance. You only have one weapon that works against the final boss. Oh, there's Dr. Wily. Oh no, he's turning into an alien. Okay, no lag. Okay, good. So, you only have one weapon that works with this guy, and that's Bubble Lead. Pattern's pretty... figure it out. It's not so bad. It's just lazy A pattern. The Bubble Lead. As if you use any other weapon. Hey, gets it all back. Which is one quirk that they never used for any other Mega Man game. I can also get energy back. Anyways, I just wanted to show that little thing. Where if you used any other weapon but Bubble Lead, give them energy back. Some other Robot Masters did the same thing with certain weapons. It's a thing that, yeah, if you don't have Bubble Lead, or Bubble Lead, I guess the proper pronunciation is supposed to be, or whatever, but, you run out of that, you may as well just throw in the towel and just kill yourself on the acid twice, because you're not getting that energy back. Take any chances? I'll hit hard. And boom. That was fun. Oh no. Hologram. Little disco ball thing is gonna blow up, I guess. That's a bit of a disappointment. Wily's wearing red pants now, so, use your imagination. Wily's wearing red pants. For that. Hey. Do I go? I'll do rock. Sure, why not? Yeah, nice, serene scene, walking through the seasons. Looking in the distance. Oh, pieces come. Yep. Now he can go back to being a little boy. Or something or other. Ultra robot. Something. Now they're just gonna milk this franchise for like 10 more games or whatever. 100 more games. And then they're just gonna stop. Oh, that was fun. That actually, that was fun enough. Anyways, I'm gonna some time. Anyways, give me a couple minutes. I'll be back. Check on some stuff, and then we're gonna continue with for 3. Okay, back. Rockman 3. Little eyeballs are moving around. With the cursor. Ain't that cute? They only did that for 2 more games, and it took them till 2008 to bring that gimmick back afterwards. So. They tried. We'll see how this goes. But, feeling I might either quit after, Olive quits after this, or if I'm feeling it, we'll go for number 4 afterward. I don't know, it's going along smoothly. I'm not having a bad time with this, actually. Anyway. For life? Yeah, let's go for the life. Why not? Let's bring Rush into the picture. Mega Man has a dog now, ladies and gentlemen. Useful little pupper. Bud. Up people. Another round with Garfield. Goes Garfield. Go for that. This is always a tricky part. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. Didn't. Sometimes you just do it and you don't think about it, you just go. And it usually works out for the best. Are you going the other way? Where are you sliding? I'm slipping all over the place. Now we'll keep going. We'll keep going for a little bit. Oh, welcome back. You didn't miss much. You missed me fumbling on Top Man. Always a bad sign. Next up, we're at Shadow Man. Sure, why not? And there. Okay, kill the thing. Oh no, it's the whistle guy. Oh. swear I'm usually not this bad. Try to duck the shots. Anyway. So you got these light bulb things that turns everything into space and can't see anything. Kinda fits with the shadow effect, I suppose. Where do mates come into play? Mate guy can stay down there for all I care. Okay, next. Doing alright, yes, I suppose. Here's the tricky part. Guys, they're gonna pop in. Obviously, if you're playing this for the first time, you know, you're gonna run into those guys easily. But, oh, I messed up. One times that. How did I not fall? How did I not fall off? Oh, now you don't want to spawn little fuckers that are like... Okay, do I... Top spins. But... His Shadow Man is weak to top spin, but top spin in Mega Man 3... Yeah. You want to talk about luck being a determining factor? Top spin works in your favor. It's mostly luck. Top man doesn't work in your favor. You're left with an empty bar after you get one shot in. Anyways. That's done. We get Shadow Blade. We also get Rush Marine. Shadow Blade is the bargain basement metal blade that only shoots in 5 directions. That doesn't cover quite much distance, but I think hits a little harder. Kinda, sort of, maybe. Slow down, everybody. Here's a neat trick. Oop. There you go, you got Rush Jet now. Because that's a glitch you can exploit to get something earlier than you're supposed to. Which is useful. Not that useful. Gimmick. Okay. Did play the improvement hack. No, I like the improvement hack. You know, they added a few nice touches in there that I actually kind of like. One of these days, I probably should get that a shot one of these days. For the streams there, but yeah, I like the improvement hack. Did a nice job with that. A fixed, you know, more like a complete version of 3. The boss and the Wily Castle music plays properly, whereas in this version it just sorts of cuts off, so you don't hear the whole thing. Again, I'm just saving time. Like normally, I'd go. I wouldn't bother with this normally, but I'm trying to save some time here. So. Anyways, what, 320? Yeah, a lot of unused content. Though I'd have to imagine. You know what? We'll get. I'll touch on it when we get to that part. Actually, I don't want to much. Yeah, back. Get the usual sleeping place so she won't be bothering us for the rest of the night. Or however long we're going to do this, which is probably going to be Probably going to call it quits after number 3. We'll save the other 4 for another time. Hopefully sooner than later. I am not doing anything for Boxing Day, by the way. Those days are behind me. Boxing Day usually being the day where stores open at 1 o'clock. There's a lot of discounts and there's a lot of people, and the stuff that you want to buy is usually not on sale because everybody's already bought it. So. This is playing out better than the first time around, at least. Get hit. Down. Trying to save time. So we're getting to the point where these games are getting too long. This thing has like or above 16 levels, about more or less, a little more than that. They get longer to move on. Though if you were to read the back of the Mega Man 3 box, it advertised 21 levels, which would have been something. Anyways, Magnet Man, you shoot Shadow Blade or you use the Spark thing? Because one of those Robot Masters that has like 60, 100 million weaknesses, so they can't decide on a weakness weapon. Do we use the Spark Shot or the Shadow Blade as a weakness weapon? Just use both of them. And then when you get to the boss rush, you use their own master. You'll use their own weapon. That also hurts them more. So, Magnet Missile, kinda useful, but not really. Or like the Spark Shot is kinda useful, but not really. It's useful for like 1 or 2 things, usually involving a boss. Oh, I managed to... Anyways. There you get the bees. It's like the PPs, but not as many PP birds and... More bees. 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 Bees are relentless. Don't leave me alone. And you got the, lamp things. Hammer Joe. The kids want a part that need the rush coil to overcome. There you go. Yeah, it's only kinda useful. One of these monkey things. Okay. I don't need that. That. I mean, use the Shadow Blade with that. With the Shadow Blade. Decent weapon to use. Tank. That. That was kind of useful. Now we get to the hard Proto Man fight. Anyhow, grab hard man. Boom. Magnet Minstrel is useful for Hardman because Hardman otherwise is hard. That's why he's called Hardman, because he's hard. Because if he wasn't hard, he wouldn't be called Hardman. He'd be called not hard. That's all I got. Go Needleman. Where go? Yeah. Mind you, Needleman's a pain in the ass to fight, but does have the rush jet thing. That wasn't so bad. Huh? No. Yeah, that too. Take a hit. Rockman slides slow. Yeah, that could have gone. Not just the needles, it's also when he jumps around. Mind you, at this point, I ain't gonna be flexing. Oh. Anyways, Needleman. Oh. Hey, that. Oh. Oh, no, come on, come on. There we go. Be nice. Oh, you keep him close. He tries to hit you with his big needle, and then he trumps you. That one better than I would have thought. I'll take it. Anyways, needle cannon. Basically a rapid fire weapon. Kinda useful at times. That's Snake Man. It. For bouncy things. And you figure you would have gotten that jump. Screw it, Shadow Blade. Yeah, I'm not worried because I got 2 big energy capsules within short walking distance. Yeah, I sort of like that little anyway. Going 2.5 hours, no dropped frames. Excellent. Always get nervous with that jump. Anyhow, know that. Home. No, do I want to do play platforming, or do I just want to jet falls on the floor? Okay, good, fantastic. Well, here's a little energy saving trick you can do. You're on Rush Jet, which, by the way, this is the only version of Rush Jet you're going to be playing, where you can fly all over the place. All of the Rush Jets move forward on their own. But if you want to save energy, you jump every so often, and you don't lose energy because you're not on Rush. Apparently, you only use up energy on Rush when you are standing on them. That's good to hear. One of the issues I had with trying to do streams, especially with the other thing, was it was always lagging. It was always dropping streams and strings, frames. Can't even think. Usually a sign where have to call it quits. Yeah, we're gonna play. We're gonna play this till the end, and then we're gonna call it a night. Because anyways, Gemini man, face. Penguins. Why are penguins a spacefaring species? I don't know, but there you go. Penguins in space. They lay eggs that explode. Now in the improvement hack, you had a little planet in the background. Whereas here, you only have deep space. Then we have Rockman. He just stands there, just goes away. The thing blows up. And what I like about the improvement hack, it adds little touches, probably stuff that they took out of the game that they never added in the game originally, like that bit with Proto Man, he turns into Breakman, who you fight later on. It's always nice. See that bit of continuity, I guess. Castlevania, well, eventually. Always like the look of this stage with the shifting colors and all that. Oh, here's another place where we need the rush coil. These eggs. Kill the eggs. Giant penguins. Penguin. Push coil. Get the capsule because taking more hits than I need to. Get to use Rush Marine, which is a submarine for those who don't know. Get this to prevent all the platforming on top. Jump out of the water actually, which is kind of flopping on the surface there. Yeah, huh. That'd be fun if you were able to do that all the way through, but no. Sadly, the submarine cannot climb ladders. And I think I'm gonna choke on this one. Yeah, thing with the DSP commentary, I'm usually I'm not doing it late at night, 3 in the fucking morning. So I could afford to eat a pizza or something or that, I don't even remember. I might use it. That could have turned out a little better. I got sloppy in the beginning there, but whatever. The end result is message retracted. Wow. I didn't even know you could do that. Okay. Oh, I like this bit now. You kill all the robot masters, you're thinking you get... Then they introduce 4 new guys to deal with. Yeah, so now we're dealing with dock robots. A threat so massive they don't even give you a password so you can resume your progress from here. No, you just get your weapon, you go straight to this thing, and no, fuck your passwords. You don't need a password for this shit. Just lose all your lives. And I like how they don't tell you who it is. It's a mystery. Basically, you just replay. Oh, it could have been. It could have been homemade pizza. I don't remember. To be honest with you, I really don't remember because it's been so long. Like, all I remember is, like, I stopped around, what was it, that's all that's low down there. DSP, I think that ended up to 3-4. I think the commentary, I did the commentary on 4. Posted on Christmas. Somebody threw a hissy fit and I just took it down. I'm like, whatever. Give a I like the idea of the dock robot, the Skullbot, the dock robot thing. Where it's basically just resuming. Oh, hold on. Do this properly. There we go. Like, I like the idea that you have this robot that's assuming the forms of previous robot masters or just assuming their attack patterns. I think it's a nice idea. I don't like the idea that you have to fight 2 of them in one stage. I'm thinking, I don't know. Yeah, that wasn't a good idea. I forgot Doc Robot was much better. You couldn't really do that. Yeah, was it? Anyone don't remember. No, I like the idea of the Doc Robot, like, having this robot who used, like, the previous... Oh, Jesus, fuck me. This is where... I swear I'm usually not this fucking bad. I'm usually more... incompetent. Maybe I could use a pizza right about now, fuck. Oh. I usually don't call him anything. I just call him a fucking big robot dude with the the hunchback dude. Because it looks like he got a hunchback. It is. Hesitant. Waste get code. Did for later, but Anyway. Yeah, the only thing I don't like was like maybe that's part of the cut content too, is that there's supposed to be like one in each stage and they just went like, man. That could have gone a little better. Anyways, I don't need Spark Shot anymore. I do need to eat a knee tank because that could have gone a little better. It should have gone better, actually. Where this is what I get for bragging about being able to defeat Airman. You get his bigger, badder clone and he beats the shit out of you because you don't have leaves to shoot up his ass. Anyhow, we'll ignore these because I might need those in case I screw up here too. Thinking you should be able to pull that off, but I guess not. Okay, so get the also I like the idea of revisiting. I like the idea of revisiting the stages, you know, when they're all damaged and shit. It's sort of an idea that they had with Mega Man X. When you beat certain stages, they affect other stages. This is sort of like a prototype of that. You beat the Robot Master stage, it falls into disarray. Kind of a neat idea. Could have gone a little farther with it, but I guess not. Anyways. I'm guessing this is Rockmen now. I suppose. Hard knuckle is what I use, right? Remember. Yeah, so Crashman and his nice shiny Clashman and his nice shiny and that could have gone a little better. Yeah, Red Cross. Well, this came out in the 90s. They changed. I don't think that they never changed it. They never changed it for the Legacy Collection, did they? I don't think. Did they? I don't remember. Why am I going after Shadow Man? Well. So now we got spikes. How the fuck did that happen? Okay. Did I jump too soon or something? Or okay, I got 2 lives left. Holy balls, that's okay, okay fine. I'll just use the ladders then. God damn it. Uh... Again. The re-releases don't. Well, they replaced them with pills early on, and then they just changed them to green crosses. I think the more recent ones have green crosses now instead of red ones, which well, that's somebody got upset. Red Cross got upset that you know, their brand was being used in things that whatever. Tree stump. That could have gone a little better. Maybe that's why people don't like these boss fights so much. It's like, brrr. Anywho, I'll keep going. Okie dokie. Alright, I got the rush. Got plus the A button, dumbass. There we go. Anything else? I need health. That's what I need right about now. Blue is the one. Oh, that's helpful. You could have given me more of that. No, I could have used that. I don't know. Okay, so Zippo Man, right? What am I using? Good old Heat Man, Zippo lighter guy. Fucking stop. No, we're not. Yes. That's it. And your weapons are nowhere near as good either, to be honest with you. You had bubbles in the last game to kill the Zippo guy. Now you got a top thing with the questionable hitbox. This doesn't seem too bad though. Like, it's not as bad as like in Mega Man 3. Like, not in this version at least, but I don't know. Again, you lucked out and stuff. Oh, Shadow Blade works too? Oh, I'll try that next time. Anyways, go to Gemini Man. These quality things. Oh, dodging skills. stand there. They hit afterward. Brilliant. Mega Man Maker has a decent top spin. Or that actually, if you land on an enemy, you actually, you can actually use it like a stomp, a Super Mario stomp, so to speak. So if you're spinning, you just bounce off the enemy, which is also kind of nice. I gotta fire some more Mega Man because there's a lot. I gotta revisit. Get extra. Well, it's nice I'm getting extra lives, but I could use some health right about it. Ooh. You'd have a weapon with a proper hitbox that works properly. Yeah, pretty much. Actually, more like the spin jump in Mario. Yeah. Gemini laser. Of course, there's no audio cue to let you know when he's flashing it, so you just pretty much. That's the only other, it's the only real knock against these boss fights. You don't have the proper sounds. Everything is silent. You don't have any of the audio cues. Whatever. Not a big concern. Possibly. Okay, one time. Can't fit. We can't fit the little sub thing. Huh? Some pellets here. Try to anyway. Pop some health would be nice. I'll take a couple little pellets. That's all I really fucking need. Anything so that I don't have to eat a goddamn eat. Alright? Would be nice. You're not giving me anything, are you? Could be both. But this is where everything grinds to a halt. Killing a bunch of little spider bot things. So you see a couple of blinky circles. Get health. That's this were a speed run. Better with Eddie. Eddie you could actually manipulate. How the you oh, Jesus. Oh, wait, okay. Okay. Good thing I didn't go for these, I got 3 lives. I'm still okay in that. Still. There we go. That's the first time around. I'm down the steps, not. Shadow Blade needles. Was it Shadow Blade? Number 4. I'd normally try for more evasive play, try to dodge the shots. No time for that. A little over 3 hours, you know. Again, one more of these stages left to go, and played my friend right about now. Shadow Blade again. Again, trying to save time. Also at this point, you know, a little over 3 hours in, I don't trust my instincts. I feel like performance is starting to wane a bit, so best to err on the side of caution. Yeah. Item. Okay. Or explain something, right? Because I didn't play these Mega Man games in order when I was younger. I played the first game, and then I played 3. I didn't get the Mega Man 2 until a couple of years down the road. So this is the first time I'm meeting these bosses. So we got our Metal Man replacement, who looks like a doctor. Well, at first I thought it was Dr. Man. They changed the metal blades orange. So are they wood blades? You couldn't make these white like in the other game? I mean, imagine my surprise when I actually got around to playing Mega Man 2 and first of all, everybody took less hits to die in the normal difficulty. But also, Metal Man got metal blades and stuff, and I didn't have Nintendo Power. We didn't have the internet. We just sort of had word of mouth. Word of mouth was people made up their own names for these things. So, yeah. Oh, spikes. Everybody loves spikes, right? Spiked wall man. Why am I using... Does it really matter at this point? I feel like this shouldn't have hit, but I guess it did, excuse me. Oh, made it through that in one piece. Fantastic, which is great, because we got Quickman, and Quickman's an asshole. Well, this version of Quickman is an asshole. Jumps all over the place and his body splashes. It really, really goddamn hurt. I'm going to press the right button to use an E-tank. Again, I don't... I was able to beat Simon's Quest, and I didn't know about the tornado until I got a copy long after the fact. I just used the shortcut in the cemetery, where you had that awkward jump. Jesus Christ! It's like I said. It's like it's bad enough, you know. Weapons aren't even as good. Okay, fine, whatever. I shouldn't care, to be honest with you, because the Wily levels are going to have like a billion E-tanks in there anyways. And maybe a couple might pop out of those surprise boxes there, but still, it's... And again... We don't need a password. We're just gonna send you straight to the last guy. Brakeman! Yay! That's why they have the slowdown. Everything moves on screen. Fucking slows down to like a snail's pace. And now we fight Brakeman, which is just Proto Man with a new red sprite. That's not being fair, though, because, you know, he changed the head. Like one of Joe robots. Maybe Proto Man's a Joe robot? Or I'm sorry, I keep saying... Blues is a Bruce. That's it, I'm done. Good night, everybody. We're done with this. Oh, God damn it. Oh, we got an extra life. First Whaley level, we got an extra life. Fuck me. Yeah. So the first game had a tense musical number for its first Wily stage. Second game had a triumphant number. This one's a little more laid back. I mean, you could relax with this one. Now, one day I will press the right button, use the right thing. Rush Marine. Same thing. I'm Rush Marine will ever see use. These parts have rigging. Huh? Here. Hard knuckle. It. You think it? One with hitboxes and positioning. Position at the come on. When to get that? I might as well. Rush Club. That'll be. It's pretty underwhelming first Wily boss. Bunch of turtles your way. Oh, whoop. Lost the shell. Didn't mean much. Okay. Down 4. 5 to go. I don't need. Huh? Thought about. Go ahead and grab another E. The double boss. Supposedly, if you time it properly, you could actually get like a play. I just want more shot in it. Oh, that could have gone better, but whatever. Go. Battle Blood. Three. Tank. Absolutely waste of space. Pellets I don't need. One I needed. First name. We got the other copy robots. That was underwhelming. Go. Oh, another E-tank. Cool. Ammo. Go. Got one through. Three matches. So, you know, the Shadow Man going with his own weapon. Swear to God. Yeah. This is where things start to fall apart. Try this again. Right. 6 to go. The proper weapon. Next thing. That. Pretty hard, man, right? Take that up, man. Now it's hard, man. Oh, there we go. Was it 4? 5 down. Good night, man. Where to go? Doesn't really matter at the end of the day because there's no boss after this. Just move each. Could have gone on better. Whatever. Hard knuckle meets Shadow Blade. So not that I really need it. Oh, Wily Machine number 3. Oh, I like how you blow up the cannon, but it still gets a shot in. Fantastic. Okay, rush coil. Huh? Hooray, we saved the day. It's all over. Yay. Wiley's wearing blue jeans tonight. Oh, it's a fake. Another fake, everybody. That became a regular thing. Fake outs. Right button. Anyway. Okay, last boss. Gamma, the peacekeeping robot. Giant robot supposed to keep the peace. Shadow Blades blows his head off. Hop spin, it's all over. That was fun. Alternatively, you could also use Search Snake, but that takes longer. There's Blues, I guess. Blues? That guy? Bruce? Bane? Dr. Wright's also wearing blue pants. Always nice to know. And we get to look at all the old mug shots. Rockmen. Airman. Oh man. Iceman. Gutsman. Batman. Earl. Doc. Ursh. Yeah, snakes are more fun. You know, at least let Wily lose with a bit of dignity. You know, instead of like, you know, hitting him with like the crappiest weapon. Kill him with snakes. At least help him put up a decent fight, cause okay. That was Rockman's 1, 2, and 3. And now there's a lot of stuff the Genesis version does not have. Oh well, we tried. So yeah, that was fun. I think I'm gonna call it a night, because getting late, and also my back is killing me. So I gotta take a trip to the John too. So Bad Might Guy, appreciate your company. Hope to do one of these again sooner than later. It's sometime this weekend, maybe, kind of, sort of. Do the rest of the series parts, and yeah. Okay, I'm gonna call it a night. If there isn't anything else, there should be another review up Monday, and then after that, Radio Silence, maybe. We'll see. Anyways. So, I'm going to bed. Thanks for, sticking with me for the past 3.5 hours plus. Okay. Done. Good night. Going to bed. Later.